All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Lord Zath bringing you Clash of the Classes Season 5, the Alpha Test. This is Barnacles versus MBSUL. Now, I should probably look at this. Barnacles has won one game and lost one game. And MBSUL, unfortunately, was forced to forfeit. No, they had a bye in the first round, and they lost um, their second match. So we'll have to see what happens in this particular game. Now, this game will most likely determine who is going to move on and who's not. So MB I don't know if they're going to be able to really move on to any sort of a tournament bracket. Barnacles has a chance, assuming they win. So they absolutely want to win this game. Now, Clash of Classes is a specific class. In this season, it's battleships only. You could probably guess that looking at the team lineups. All right. And they have a specific point value associated with each ship. So we have a John Bart for salts. That's a tier 9. That's 12 points. We have a Vladivostok, tier 8. That's another 10 points. So now we're at 22. We have a Gneisenau at tier 7. 9 points. So that brings us to 31. And a New York at tier 5, which is 7 points. So that's 38. And Giulio Cesare at another 7 points. That's 45 total points. All right, and that's the maximum you can bring in this tournament, 45 points. Now, this is an alpha test. It could change. But you can see that MBSUL has done the same. They've brought one tier 9, they brought one tier 8, one tier 7, and two tier 5s. If you're going to bring a tier 9, you're pretty much forced to do this kind of a lineup. And one thing I like about this is it forces you to really think about which particular ships you want to bring and the purpose behind those ships. Now, some of you might have said to yourselves, why don't I see Musashi? Musashi is banned because it's essentially Yamato at tier 9, which is stupid. So Musashi is banned. Super ships are banned. Tier 10s are banned. Carrier hybrids like the Kearsarge, Issei, and currently in testing Nebraska, Delaware are also banned. Boat Apes New York taking a hammering there. Looked like he got punched through the nose, possibly by the Pommern. You can see the shell hits right there. Ouch. New York, not so good bow on. I'm curious as to why Boat Ape is sitting bow on. But in any case, you can't take any of the hybrid battleships. And if a tech tree line of ships is not available for credits in its entirety up to tier 10, then all ships of that line may not be used. So I kind of like it. It's a nice, easy way to, really try to make these battles balanced. We're also looking at small maps. You can see that the time duration is 10 minutes. This is not designed to be a game that lasts 20 minutes with all the drama that comes along with it. These are meant to be games that are very fast-paced, that are often going to be decided by one salvo, maybe even a torpedo salvo. As you can see, Aldemir Lopez's Pommern coming in with the torpedoes, trying to get this kill on Boat Apes New York. Frankly, I'm surprised Boat Ape is still using AP. I thought he would have switched to HE. Or maybe he did and I missed it. Either way, he's on fire, fires out, and he took a hit earlier. The question is, can he find himself out of here? New York is best played in a cutting away position, and the Florida FB sniper takes him down. Yeah, you don't want to get caught bow in the bottom tier 5 ship. You want to be kiting away like what Sharko is doing here. Sharko is lining up for a nice shot on a somewhat broadside Pommern. What's it going to do? It does 10k. That's a decent hit. Pommern, of course, has a good amount of superstructure. Now, interestingly enough, in this particular battle, no team has captured a point yet. I want to point that out, as Matt Capper's Jean Bart could easily go into C, and at the very least start a capping process. Nubs One's Gneisenau is putting himself in a position to get into the C cap. Oh, he's turning out. I thought he would have turned in and used the island to protect him from that, from crossfires from the Vladivostok. Instead, he's turning out. That's interesting. Aldemir Lopez's power burn is quite low now. You can see that there. He's got a heal running. But I'm sure he's the focus fire target of both Sharko and Captain Trips' battleships. And Sharko goes down to the Florida. Florida just taking people down. Florida, of course, Tier 7 American premium battleship. It's basically a North Carolina hull with 14-inch guns in quad barrels. So against broadside battleships, he's really, really powerful. Right now, of course, he's humping the border. But, you know, hey, whatever. And he's got a really nice secondary suite as well. Vladivostok broadside. And you can see those AP shells just bite into armor and then chew it up. I'll tell you what, we're getting close to the end of this battle already. I'm going to jump into one of the group's rooms and going to listen into the chatter here. And get an idea of what they're sounding like and stuff. Of course, I just hopped in, so they're going to be very quiet because they're scared. Lopez is quite low. 269. Probably going to die here to the salvo. I don't think he's going to get the heal off in time. Of course, the salvo sucked, so hey, you know.
When you play randoms, you really think palm runs are pretty squishy, and then in a game where they get to fight tier 5s.
This is just crazy. Like I've been hitting him steady, and he's just not dying.
Which
one? You
one?
can hear the frustration here as they try to kill the Palmer.
Some good dispersion. Nice.
There it is.
Finally. All right, get the hell out of here.
Corpse look good.
Look at this Gneis now against the Vlad. Nice broadside. He's managed to find himself on here, which is good. Question is, we didn't see if his torpedoes had already been fired. My guess is they have been. So he's probably.
If you can get that, if you want, or you can get the other side torps either.
Yep. Try to get the other side.
Yep. He's gonna try to get his starboard side torpedoes to bear. He's turning hard now. But of course, the border. The border is going to cause that white bar to get really messed up. As Nubs 1 kills the Congo. Wow. I'm guessing that's with his secondaries. Here's the torpedoes. See, that border really screws with you.
Sorry, guys.
Nubs now taking a punishing for his insolence there. But he's still alive, and the madcapper Jean Bart takes him down. Nice kill there. And we go from MBSUL having the lead to not so much the case. That being said, Trips is broadside. Ooh. Takes a bit of a hit. You don't want to give broadside to a Florida. Or an Agincourt, really.
We just need you to survive. If you survive, we're in a great state. We actually win, probably, if you survive.
All right, let me run away.
You can hear the communications. This is what we call a pickup team. Nubswan being told, all we need is for you to survive, and you are good.
Excuse me.
Florida is the target, though. Unless you got really good shots on the Agincourt.
I might go for the Agincourt first, just because he's rather squishy. Captain Trips is in trouble, though. And he knows it. He's trying to desperately get away from this Florida.
Back up on 20 and then...
Florida's on fire. That's a nice fire from Captain Trips' Vladivostok. But here's a good shot here. He's got a nice broadside angle on this Agincourt. But he had HE loaded against the Florida earlier, so my guess is he still has HE loaded. Which is a bit of an oof. You can see the Florida now showing quite a bit of side here. Trying to bait Trips into showing more side for the Agincourt. It's a very smart play. But Trips, of course, with HE loaded, doesn't really care about broadside shots. So he did not take the bait here.
Oh, good, nice
And-
shot, nice shot.
Jean
20
Bart
seconds.
seals the deal. Very nice kill by the Jean
As
Bart.
long as I can stay alive.
Who's also full health,
You
you
can
know,
fire,
so...
though, because you're not going to go dark. If you die, we still win. So.
So how dare that Jean Bart? We got 10 seconds to go. I'm going to get in position for my death pick.
Like 34.
And that'll be it for this.
Nice. Very nice.
All right. And you can see hear the team congratulating each other.
I'll post the results. Well played, well played.
A good call.
All right. So I just left that voice chat. They can congratulate each other, slap each other on the butt, whatever. But I hope you guys had fun watching this particular battle. This is Clash of the Classes Season 5. Guys, if you have a group of friends you like to play Warships with, form up a team and you know, put in for it. Why the hell not? Some good prizes. As you can see, these are fast-paced battles. They don't require a ton of strategy, although if you want to spend some time and think through compositions, angling, all that kind of stuff, it would probably help you. But that being said, this tournament is designed for any player in World of Warships to basically sign up, pick up the game, and have fun. With that, this is Lord Zath saying goodbye. I will see you guys next time. Take care.